risen. He is risen indeed. Alleluia. This is the traditional Easter greeting for not only the first day of the Christian week, Sunday, the day of the rising of the Son of God, but today is the first day of the rest of our lives. I remember as a small child my grandmother taking me outside soon after dawn on Easter Sunday to prove to me that the sun danced on Easter Sunday morning. I still, after all of these years, remain convinced that the sun does dance. What my grandmother taught me in a way there, and my own conviction that has remained about the dancing of the sun, is that Easter is not just an event that affected the lives of the disciples who encountered Jesus after the resurrection, but Easter is an event of cosmic proportions, and that's why so many of the hymns that we use about Easter speak of all of creation rejoicing at this great event. Take a moment to look at this image. This is Ria Bancroft's tabernacle doors. Ria was a Christchurch artist, and these doors hung in the Cathedral of the Blessed Sacrament. They are now in safekeeping. One day, hopefully soon, they will find a new home. This image has always been a very powerful one for me. We see so clearly death, the death of Christ, a death that we are all familiar with from our own experience. We've all witnessed the dying of creation, but much more poignantly and with much more pain, we've witnessed the suffering and the death of those that we love. But now allow your gaze to shift to the other side, the right of the image. And here we have the risen Christ, not just a resurrected corpse in the same way that Lazarus was resurrected. He only was brought back to human life and had to, at the end of that life, once again die. But in the resurrection of Christ, all of human suffering and all of death is triumphed over forever. Death has no power over us. This is truly an event of cosmic proportion. It's very easy for us to celebrate Easter annually as the memory of an historical event. We look back 2,000 years ago, we accept and we believe that Jesus rose from the dead. But this Easter, let's bring our own reality to that reality. Let's allow the reality of the risen Christ to meet what looks like death in our own lives, our own suffering, our own pain, our own loss and grief, even our own death. This means that Christians are different people. We see all of not only human existence, but all of creation in a different way. We are able to see beyond the grave because for us, death is simply the pathway, the mode of transition into the birth, the life for which we were created. As Christians, we are an Easter people, and Alleluia is our song.